What's up, guys? So we are coming to an end for the 100-day celebration, but there's quite a lot going on this week. To get started with things, we do have the addition of Rice Spot going up to 400. Not something you're gonna see gameplay on because it just drags out, but I am expecting to clear it. So now you can go ahead and climb up to that. We also have the addition of Hard Story. So now you can go up to chapter 6. And it's gonna be quite interesting. We still have the same rewards from before. I'm really wondering what these will be used for, because it was originally for one in each god's inventory on the family. Now we get two more. So we're gonna have to double check the god's inventory and see where else this can be added to. So it looks like now there's a new section in god's inventory. This one's going to end up giving you a plus 20 attack and plus 80 defense, which actually seems very high on the defense part. That's like pretty good on the attack as well. Compared to the previous one, it was giving 70 defense and 20 evasion. I think I am going to definitely give it to Thorn and maybe Pocket, because we are only going to get two more available at the moment. I think those two will be the most useful at this time. However, the biggest shock this week is we finally have the release of Hoaquin, which is honestly about time. I don't think anyone else can be happy besides just say like it's about time they did this. He is a great PVE tank. He does have a taunt. He has a knockback. He decreases enemies' attack. He ends up increasing his own defense, decreasing the amount of magic damage that he takes. He also increases Great Family's defense. And he also has another taunt and another drop attack buff. So he's very tanky, very resourceful. He was the best PvE tank in Korea for the longest. I feel like with maybe Arianieta and Haljo, he's kind of fallen off a little bit, but he is a purple unit. So for being a hero class or epic, it's honestly insane. He is like the best purple in the game by far. Worth getting maxed out if the game allows you. It's quite a shock that they didn't add a summon banner for him. We were all joking about how he might get a red summon banner. But he is just added to the regular blue pool. So that means when you summon anywhere, you have a chance of getting him. At this point, I'm pretty sure I wish I could have picked him in a Destiny summon, just to get him through that, but this is only for legendaries. And I do still have my ignition weapons to go for, which I'm honestly still regretting not getting Sachi's weapon for this selector. But I'm stuck this way. So for the event this week, we are getting a free Evan and his ignition weapon, which is honestly amazing. He is still one of the best healers in the game, even with Alpelta being out. Even if you're not going to use him over her, he could be a good second healer for King's Order or whatever you need. Plus, you're still going to use 2 healers or 3 healers in certain stages sometimes. So it's really nice that they're giving him for free. We get a rest week this week, which is like the best feeling, I believe. To know that there's not a new unit for 4 weeks in a row. Then the White Candy event is also finishing. I am up to 149 laps. I'd say it's been pretty good for the rewards. I've been getting just a ton of keys and using them for everything. However, some not so cool things is Hideout Change. So, I think I read this somewhere in the actual patch notes whenever Hideout first came out, or at least for 100th anniversary, that we were going to have those tickets temporarily. So they got rid of all the tickets. Now they went back to the way it's refreshing in Korea. Which I mean, I think it's fine if you're not max refreshing, but it does get expensive. So I think it probably goes from 5,000 gold to 50,000, not maybe 100,000. But we're not getting the tickets anymore. I have to check the daily missions, but I'm pretty sure they're gone. So now, if you're refreshing, it's gonna be a lot harder to get something good. Pretty bad change. I feel like they should have kept the tickets because everyone loved it. And there has been a glitch where they actually refunded. They're supposed to give you the gold back for the tickets you have in hand and take the tickets away. But some people ended up being in debt for some reason. Like they have negative 17 million, 20 million gold, and it's like ridiculous. So there's like a weird glitch going on today. But you can see here through the Emily missions, can't get the refresh tickets at all anymore. You can only end up getting the completion letter still. It's also going to be another Great Journey season pass. We're now on season 6, and I'm actually happy for this one because I had a feeling that we'd be getting a blacksmith card soon, whether it was the pass or the pack, and I can finally get Ron's T6. So I'm waiting for that. I don't want to rush it as much as I do want to rush it, but I feel like he'll just be amazing. I really just don't want to go in 3,000 diamonds to get it completed right now. But definitely worthwhile to pick it up. It's kind of crazy to think I'm at the point where I don't need that regular Destiny cards. I just need blacksmith cards. So I know majority of the player base can't say the same. Like literally a less than 1% issue. To where you can't use Destiny cards anymore unless I stop pulling and whatever unit enters the regular pool and I can save it up. So it's quite a dilemma. But to get blacksmith cards is even worse. So it'd be better to just save blacksmith cards for the family ignition weapons. But at least at this moment, I'm definitely going to finish Ron. And I'm not going to try to get Sachi T6 unless I get really close with random pulls. Because it's just not worth it. I mean, I feel like he's going to end up getting replaced in maybe a month or two. And I probably can't get 3 more blacksmith cards by then. So I scooped up that pass. And I did not get a chance to go over the gear booster pass after last week. But there is a part 2, so after you complete part 1, you get that legendary armor selector. There's a part 2, which gives you another tier 3 armor selection chest. You're also going to get another tier 1 armor selection chest, so you get a total of 2. You get both parts, and the second part costs 2,000 diamonds, while the first one costs 1,000 diamonds. You also get a armor transcend stone, and then for finishing it, you're going to get yourself a T1 weapon selection chest. So I'd say it's a pretty good value for getting both parts done for 3,000 diamonds. It really helps you out with legendary equipment. So I'd suggest grabbing that if you are able to. Now we head into the weekly addiction. So I'm actually going to try to be a good person now. I'm going to try to slow down because this game hasn't given me a break. I am at 124,000 diamonds, so I feel comfortable where I'm at, especially with red packs for the next unit or whatever. I feel like I have a comfortable lead at the moment. I hope I don't jinx it. But looking at the packs this week, so we have Hoaquin's pack, which I think is good. It allows you to summon for a base Hoaquin, which for free to plays is still going to be a really good tank option even without any duplicates. Plus it gives you access to his fate, so probably do good. I think I just said it's good for free to plays. I meant to say low spenders. Sorry guys, my allergies are like all over the place. Today's was so bad. Then we have Evan's packs. Now, as tempted as I always was to complete these things, I think I might only do the 1 and 2s from now on. Because a dupe to get a Shinsu Soul for 24 is fine, I feel like. And I really just want the weapon dupe, because I do want to eventually get every weapon T6. But getting this, like, I don't need another Shinsu Soul for 60, let alone 20 blues or the 1.5 million here. So I am going to stop getting level 3 packages, and I'm going to just relay twice. But Evan is still good to have. This pack is disgusting, okay? At least the price seems... Okay, never mind. It's not good. So, if you're a brand new account, brand new player, you just started, I could see it being good. I mean, if I was a brand new account right now, I wish I started this game late. But then again, if I started late, couldn't get white and Albelda, it would be a mess. But let's say you're a brand new account, and you have something going on in your account. If you were to rush this blue pet, incubator, and you got the baby Zigena, you would progress like very, very high because this is a selector. So you can choose this pet, get the below 30% HP recovery, and then you'll be able to have progress to a lot quicker and a lot less struggle. But it's ridiculous because, you know, the commons, you get like 2 uncommons and then you have to go through a relay. This seems really bad to me. Like, I think this incubator thing is horrible. If they had purples or legendary in there, I would definitely go for this. I don't care what the price would be. but not at that. Evan's level up package. As desperate as I am for starlights, I don't think I really want to stack for these anymore right now. I'm pretty good on gifts. Lacking starlights. I don't think I really need the books, even if I could stack them up. So I'm skipping that. Deluxe gold package though. This is nuts. So 10 million for $38. You're getting 10 million. A 24-hour rice pot gold chest, 5 purples, and 30 blues. That is a ton of gold. With 2,000 diamonds. I'd say this bundle is worth it because gold is so scarce. So I'm actually going to get this pack 3 times today. And then the gear upgrade support pack. I'd say it's not bad, but I don't really need it. I'm just going to cap my gear off at 25. And I don't really have any new pieces to work on. And even if I did, I do have, 4,000 of the base selection chest. I have 300 of the middles. I could even craft into the higher ones. I don't really need this right now. And there's no other packs. So maybe a week from now I'll come back to it. I might change. There's nothing else that's new. I think I might, I don't know if I'm going to keep going with these gold packages too, because I'm just so stacked up. But I think I'm going to stop with the weeklies. Or maybe just end up getting the weekly gold package and just call it that. I think the gold package is still worth it. At least for now, and maybe the summon. Monthlies, I'm actually going to skip out on this month. Only because I think I've just gotten way too many diamonds. And even with this, like, I'm not in a position where I need these right now. And literally in one more day, I can just get these again because it would reset. So you're not really missing out. It's a monthly thing. So I'm skipping that. But I guess I'll just pick up the packs I'm going to get. And we're going to try to go free to play. Now, I know it's hilarious. The amount of people I've ever heard in my lifetime in these games spend like $3,000 and then be like, alright guys, I'm going free to play now. Even if you spent $1, technically you're not free to play anymore. So, but it's just funny to me. You hear that so many times. Like, yeah, I'm just going to get my Hoaquin and then go back to being free to play. Feeling good, honestly. This is what saving feels like. So this is what I'm leaving it off for now. Who knows? Maybe in a week or two this could change. I mean, I still have 2 whole weeks if I change my mind. But for now, I feel good enough with where I'm at. I'm still going to just get the daily summons, gold. And then I just got the weekly summons and the gold here. No monthlies. So that's 10 items this week. Making progress, alright? Going down from like 30 to 10. So up to 131,000 diamonds. 133 million gold. So gold-wise, how much do these give? This gives you 1.8 million for 24 hours. I can get 5.6 million. I'm not going to use all of these because I have 400 rice pots to claim. But that will be like almost another 30 to 40 mil, more or less. So I'll be over 160 million gold, which feels good. It feels like really great value to me. I do have tier 3 armor selections and tier 1 armor and the weapon on the way. Holding on to that. 2 destiny cards I can't use yet, first world problems. But there was quite a lot of luck. So yesterday while I was doing administrator, managed to get a second fancy lightning needle. So as much as I have refines on this one, and I'd rather refine it for the gauge fill up, I think I'm going to refine this and then just dismantle the other one worst case scenario if I get like a 90%, because I don't want to miss out on this. It's like I either want the ignition damage legendary or I want the tower climber 90%. But I don't know what to do with that yet, but I have a second one now in case I ever do anything. And then this is amazing because this is the weapon for Bong Bong and Yuriha. So I do want to work on that, but the hard part is the transcend materials. I mean, you just cannot get weapon transcend materials so easily. That's an issue, but I definitely want to work on these because I think Bong Bong would take over the charts if I could roll either ignition damage boost or maybe the EX fill up gauge too. I'd lose out on some crit, but I get more accuracy. I mean, it's interesting for sure. I'm gonna go through the event real quick. I'm gonna grab what I can from Evan. So we're gonna say bye-bye to 2,000 gems. I'm gonna collect everything here. And then we'll pick up the rest later. So now I have 2 Evan dupes, so that's gonna give me another 2 souls. Now I'm at 7. I'm gonna save up to 20, I think. If I have, I'm gonna keep 20 at all times. This way 20 will guarantee me Enryu plus 15. And then after 20, maybe if it starts racking up really fast, I'll treat myself and go for other units. Now I'm gonna have his ignition weapon. I think his ignition weapon is gonna go to 5. I have to double check. Let's not forget, we get the Hoaquin summon ticket. It's pretty cool that they added him in, and they gave us a ticket at least to get 1 copy. He will eventually be added to the purple selectors, believe it or not, though. We did get confirmation that Hoaquin will be in the epic character select in the future. And he is going to be in the epic character summon ticket eventually as well. But right now, he's not in either of those. But it is another week of No Tower Challenge update. So I'm at 31 keys. I really want to just start using them, but I don't trust the RNG at all. So we're just gonna stack these up for another week, I guess. What are these little crocodile things though? They're like crocodile bears. Into Hoaquin's Fate real quick. Under First Thorn Bomb? Yep, under First Thorn. So I do want to just get this going. So just having him at least allows you to get him to the 2nd affinity grade. Gives you a little bit of power. He is going to eventually get, hopefully I'm going to eventually pull dupes, but it's going to be a long way for that at least, since there's not really any way to obtain him directly. Let's go to the ignition weapon. Actually, wow, that gets me T6, so Evan's going to have a T6 ignition weapon. That's going to be interesting. I wonder how that really affects him, but so now he's double T6. Gonna have a 25% decreased damage taken for 10% for 10 seconds every time he uses a Shinsu skill. Gonna have way higher attack speed. So it could be pretty cool. And that just unlocked me the damage boost percentage. Plus 2.38% for having 6 max transcendent weapons. It's just ridiculous to have max transcendent weapons. They take so much more and are way more difficult than units. By far. So I do have some summons. I'm just gonna go through the blues. Maybe pick up a Hoaquin on the way. No, let's use let's get some blues, use this up for luck. No legendary. Nope. I hate that pause. It makes you think that you're gonna get something. And now we have all these. So I have 97 from this. I'm probably gonna finish it up to the pity if I get close. So that's a Jinsung dupe. That's plus 8 Shinsu souls. That's a thorn right there. Okay, that's another essence. That's really good. Okay, that's Bong Bong dupe. That's the number 9. Big game, please. So I am very close to just getting another essence. Oh, a Hoaquin dupe. Okay, that's actually great. I didn't expect that. I think I'm gonna finish this. I'm at 56 out of 90. I don't really want to waste this, and we're not gonna be able to obtain any more. So perfect. Wow, and a Hoaquin dupe. Oh my god, that's plus 2, and that is the essence number 2. So I guess it still worked out, you know. I couldn't get the Sachi weapon maxed out, but I did get like I think 4 or 5 tomes. Now I can go to Hoaquin and get the plus 2. They are really setting up for Data World though, because it's insane to me how they released White Candy then Uriha Kranos, and then now we have Hoaquin. So that's just all great family support. I am missing 9 Starlight, and if I got the great family thing, I can go to the next affinity and get, you know, the level 20 power boost, which is probably all you're really gonna expect. But honestly, it's just kind of unnecessary right now. So I'll just keep it the way it is. I'm not really in a rush. I'll get those Starlights by next week, or even tomorrow. I do have an Ox daily gift. Gonna finish tomorrow, so I'm gonna get the 10 from that. I'm gonna renew it, get another 10. So that's gonna help me out tomorrow with that stuff. Now comes the time to actually start the progression. So I did expect to get a lot further story-wise, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna show the gameplay out for you guys, leave the music with the background, and then we're gonna get back to it in the conclusion of the video. So guys, that was the progression, and I am just as surprised as you are, but I did complete Hard Story Chapter 5, and I had the opportunity to pack. I ended up skipping it, only because I don't really want to go for legendaries, you know, and my diamonds are so high. I know I call them gems, but it's like I played so many games. Currency is like literally 3 or 4 or 5 things at most. So yeah, I just really didn't feel like I needed it, so I decided to skip it. I feel like the reds would have been good to get, but I don't really need another Shinsu Soul right now. I don't really need another 4,000 diamonds. We're going to the overview, I guess. So I did get level 230, which is great. They didn't give a level cap this week, so I'm going to try to use that to catch up as much as I can. I feel like next week we'll probably release the level cap update. Rice pot, I feel like I haven't been having any difficulty up until 375, and I still think I can clear all the way up to 300. I just ran out of time, so probably by next video you'll see me have Rice pot 400 done. At this moment, this is all I could get. And I am going to save my rice pot gold chests until I reach that point. Although I realize that even at 25 more rice pot levels, I think this barely went up. But I'm not hurting for gold right now. I don't know if I got affected by the gold glitch that happened earlier, because I didn't log in until after I did all the hotfixes and everything like that. And I don't even remember what my gold was at yesterday, so I don't know if it affected me. I don't think it did. And story-wise, so I was able to get 26 stars. I haven't tried every stage that I have left at 3-star, but this is where I'm left off at. So I can't complete that just yet. It's like very high level, so it actually caught me off guard. If you're looking at chapter 6, you're gonna notice that enemies are like level 315 at this point. So that's like almost 70 levels over me. It's ridiculous. I don't have the accuracy for that, and I don't think I can RNG it, so I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna wait, but it does mean that I'm not gonna be able to get as much progression. I feel like content right now is finally being the cap for global, so it just means that we're gonna have to have a new unit probably in a week or two. What I believe is going to be releasing next, I feel like they might start doing the summer nonsense, so I'd expect to either see Emerald Ocean Yone or Water Bomb Commander Zhao Zhao. If it's not going to be a seasonal thing, then I would expect Elaine. But that's pretty much the only thing I'm expecting that. I don't really have any kind of preparations, I'm just going to go with the flow. But that's going to be all for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Live Moss and stay free to play.